typical approach to cooking in Africa is through traditional open fires and three-stone stoves. These traditional stoves impact negatively on the health and lifestyles of the local communities and have disastrous environmental consequences. CO2 Balance Kenya has been entering these communities and replacing the traditional cook stove with the improved energy-efficient stove that requires 50% less firewood, thereby reducing carbon emissions by 50%. Over the past 2 years, our project has grown, expanded, and has gone beyond merely carbon saving. We're seeing visible social and economic benefits for the households and for the communities. Our objective is to ensure that our projects cultivate community change, emphasize sustainable development, and minimize negative local impacts. This short film follows our team as we work with the local community and the NGOs to implement one of these projects on the ground. Once we identified Kisumu as a region eligible under Gold Standard, we involved the local area chief, women's groups, and NGOs. We feel that their participation and support is essential for the success of our projects. In Kisumu, we partnered up with Kipe, a local NGO who helped us identify the households who were to receive the new stoves.
My name is Soles Amboga. I work for Kipe, Kisumu Initiative for Positive Empowerment. Currently, Kipe is providing ongoing psychosocial support to both young men and young women who are HIV positive. We have about 600 key members who are receiving this psychosocial support. We are teaming up with CO2 Balance and working directly with the project manager in Kenya. And so CO2 Balance is providing them with an opportunity to have efficient and energy-saving stoves that provide them with a situation where they do not have to walk out into the villages or into the fields to look for firewood. CO2 Balance has already built a lot of stoves and we are getting good feedback. The women are saying that the stoves are energy efficient. And there's a lot of opportunistic infections that have been arising, as they are now telling us, from the traditional three-stone stoves that they have been using, or the metallic ones, which are giving us more smoke, and the households that they're living in are houses which are mud-walled and they do not have proper ventilation. And for their families, they have not been safe. They have bronchial problems, they develop coughs, and each and every time it gives a rise on the cost of treatment for these opportunistic infections. We have held one stakeholders meeting with the women who are benefiting from the stoves. And what they were enthusiastic about was that the stoves is going to reduce the cost of fuel that they buy.
These stakeholder consultations provide us with a platform to introduce CO2 balance to the community. We explain the project process to the actual beneficiaries in an exciting and interactive way that they can all understand. We encourage them to share their opinions on the project with us. We analyze the stakeholder comments and, where possible, adapt the project to meet their area-specific needs. The stakeholders meeting is designed to motivate the stakeholders to take ownership of the stove project.
This partnership with CO2 Balance, together with Kipe, has been something that not most organizations do, but right now this is an opening, and it's already helped some of the members to get training as data collectors. It's also been very involving and has created an ownership for the project because Kipe members have been trained as data collectors.
This training is yet another way the community benefits from the project. There are many employment and training opportunities during the different phases of the project. We involve the local community in the construction of the stoves and train them to assist us in the monitoring of the project. In doing so, we are creating jobs and generating income for the local community. The community of Kisumu are happy with their new stoves. We have heard nothing but positive feedback about the stove, its environmental, economic, health, and fuel reduction benefits. But instead of just hearing this from us, why don't we pay the households a visit and we can hear what they have to say. We're now in Manyata in Kisumu, Kenya, where we're building our energy efficient stoves. This is one of our beneficiaries. Jambo Mama. What is your name? Angela. Angela, so you're from Manyata?
Yes.
And you're getting one of our new energy efficient stoves, right?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Very excited.
Very excited. Angela, can you tell me a little bit about your old Jiko? Did you have any problems with it?
Yes. They take a long time to cook. They take a lot of firewood. I hope this one is the only thing that we have.
That's very good. Angela, will you please show us the new stove that they're building for you? Asante. Join us and we'll go have a look at Angela's new stove. So this is Angela's home. They're These are the local artisans. We have one contractor who's in charge of constructing the stove. They work with the local community. They've now identified 4 Kisumu youth to help them in construction of the stove. These youth undergo training and they work with the contractors to complete all the stoves that we need. Angela, do you like this stove?
Yes.
Jambo. Habari?
Mzuri.
What is your name?
My name is Boniface.
Boniface. Boniface, my name is Bashra. I hear you have one of our new rocket stoves.
Yeah, I have one.
Boniface, is this the old stove you used to cook with?
Yeah, this is the old stove. It consumes more firewood. It brings out more smoke.
Yeah.
Makes the place dirty.
Yeah, I noticed. It seems very... You can see it's soot everywhere. Even on your ceiling, your roof seems to be full of soot. So the soot gets everywhere. Do you think the new stove will change that?
I think so.
So you're happy with your new stove, Boniface?
I'm happy with my new stove.
Thank you very much for letting us into your show. Asante sana.
Karibu.
We are looking forward to a continued partnership with co2balance because through this, not just Kipe members will be gaining from these energy efficient stoves, but the whole community that is within Nyanza.
Angela, is there anything you want to say before we leave?
Yes. Thank you so much, co2balance.
Thank you, co2balance.
Thank you, co2balance.
Kulubali masasi watwanga njigise na ulale kulubali masasi wambena njigise na ulale kulubali masasi Kulubali masasi jigi tugu kulubami jigi seme kulubami ala kulubali masasi kulubali bitonsiu kulubali masasi niangala kulubali masasi kulubali masasi kulubali masasi